Hello guys, so this is gonna be a tutorial on how you can actually do the Seneca 1 run-up procedure that can sometimes be a little bit tricky, right? As you can see here, I'm parked in Daytona Beach. The airport, it's a little bit different, but this taxiway is November 8, but in reality that would be November 9. And I have my tail towards the grass, so I avoid any prop blast. As you can see as well, okay, this one specifically is a Seneca 2, as you can see here. However, the procedure is quite similar. Please understand as well that this is going to be a six-pack aircraft, and in reality, your avionics are probably going to be a little bit different, but the procedure remains pretty much the same because as long as you're checking the engine parameters, you're gonna be good to go. Okay, which might be a little bit different, but we are going to be following the Seneca 1 procedure. Very good. So first thing, parking brake set by pulling this handle and pressing this little button here. Once that is done, we're gonna check the flight controls. Obviously, we would be looking out, but as you can see here, full forward, full left, back, right, forward, neutral, and rudders. Okay. Once that is done, we come down here, we go fuel selector on position, rudder trim neutral, stabulator or anti-servo trim, it's on takeoff position, flaps we verify that it's retracted. If it is like that, that's extended, so we're gonna make sure that it's retracted. Furthermore, we're gonna go to the alternate air, verify it's on off position. Once that it's done, we're gonna make sure that the mixture are gonna be reached. Usually lane procedure E, the letter E, it's a good amount, but for run up make sure that it's reached, verify that the props are full forward, and now you can start your procedure. So item number 1, we're gonna do the feather check, which means that we're gonna check if the nitrogen is being able to push the piston outwards and feather that engine. So how should we do it? We're gonna add 1500. Okay, here are gonna be the RPMs. Okay, in your avionics it's gonna be different. So why do we do at 1500 and not at any higher RPM? Because 1500, it's outside of the governor range, which means, look how interesting, which means that if I move the prop lever a little bit, it's not gonna make any difference. So the only thing that actually is gonna drop my RPM is gonna be if I actually feather, if the system is actually working well. So once I set 1500 RPM, I am going to go ahead, take the blue lever, and I'm gonna bring it all the way to feather position until we have approximately 1000 RPM, which should take no more than 3 seconds. So feather and back to forward position. That was too quick. In reality, it would be a little bit slower. On the right, and we put it back forward. Nice. Once that is done, all you gotta do now is add 2000 RPM. Perfect. Somewhere around here, as you can see, 2000 on right and left engine. Okay, very good. So now we are going to exercise the governor. So if it is the first flight of the day, we're gonna exercise the governor 3 times by changing the prop levers, while we are going to check different things. So the first one is gonna be seeing a rise in manifold pressure and a decrease in RPM. So let's take a look. Left engine first. We are going to bring it back. You saw a rise in manifold, a decrease in RPM. That's what we're looking for. Second thing, we're gonna check oil temperature and pressure. Both are green. And last item, we're gonna look out to the engine and we're gonna say no smoke, no leakage. No smoke, no leakage. Perfect. Now we're gonna do the same for the right engine. Manifold rising, RPM dropping. Oil pressure, oil temperature. Look out and oops. No smoke, no leakage. Perfect. It's important to understand that if it is already the second flight of the day, this procedure might not be necessary. Okay? It depends of your school and your procedure. Once that is done, we are going to now check the governor. So we're gonna see if it actually holds a certain RPM. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna take the prop levers and I'm gonna reduce my RPM to approximately 1900, both together. Somewhere around here. A good advice is, on the Seneca one, whenever it touches the white line, it's pretty much when it gets to 1900 RPM. Now, I'm going to increase the manifold pressure 1 inch up, 1 inch down, and if your governor is working just fine, your RPM should remain well controlled at 1900 approximately. So let's take a look. Left engine first, 1 inch up. Okay, you see the RPM is being well controlled. Now 1 inch down. Here you can see the manifold pressure of the left engine. Okay, and RPM, you see it decreases a little bit, but it comes back to normal. Now right engine. You see it rises, but the governor finds its way to bring it back to 1900. And 1 inch down. You see? The governor is helping us by changing the blade angle. Perfect. Once that is done, you're gonna put the propellers back full forward, verify 2000 RPM. Excellent. Approximately here. Yep, that's good. Well adjusted. Now we're gonna check the alternate air. So we are expecting to see a decrease in RPM due to the fact of the warm air being intaked by the engine. So we're gonna put it down. You see a decrease in RPM, just put it back. Let's check the right one. Decrease in RPM, put it back. That's it. Cool, right? We're gonna check the max. Please always keep this little cap closed, but whenever you're gonna do that, you can open. Left engine. Right? No more than 175 and 50 between them. RPM, just fine. Now right engine. All set, and okay, I did a little bit quicker here just so I can show you guys. Very good. Once that is done, we're gonna check the alternators, so you can actually turn it off, and in reality on your system you're gonna check the amps, right, decreasing and increasing, which is not the case on this aircraft right here. Each avionics is gonna be a little bit different. Okay, so you check the left and then you check the right. On the Seneca one as well, guys, you're gonna have a over voltage relay right here that you can press, so you can see that the red light lights up, and then you can pretty much identify that it works just fine. Sounds good. Once that is done, you're gonna once again verify engine gauges, and now throttle back to 1000 RPM. Like that. Adjust the friction. Make sure to set your flight instruments. Execute your departure briefing. And I like to lean the mixture a little bit as well. And I put it back before departure. Okay. That was it for the run-up of the Piper Seneca. I appreciate if you guys have any questions, just please let me know. And that'll be it. Bye.